All right, Tommy. So we watched a great game of football, great couple of games of football this weekend. And I was looking at those games and I was like, maybe the Seahawks could, compete with the Chargers and Texans. But the other games, I was like, ain't no way we're competing with the other games. I was
Yeah,
like that
I agree.
we would be one and done. I don't think we would beat maybe the Vikings. We would beat the Vikings. All right, there's a good chance we would beat
If
the
we had the
Vikings.
Vikings at home, I think we'd have a real shot at it.
Mhm.
Especially with how we lost. If we got the Vikings again at home after what happened, a couple weeks ago, I do think Seattle would probably come out on top that time. But at Philly, no shot.
Yeah.
It would have been ugly in Philadelphia. Like we may have spared ourselves from embarrassment there.
Mhm.
Um, I mean, what Saquon would have done to us would have been bad. Would have been
Yeah.
real bad. Um, so that I don't think, to be honest with you, I don't think we would have go. I don't think we would have won in Tampa. I don't. I think we may have beat the Commanders at home. I think we may have beat the Commanders at home.
Yeah.
But if we were at Tampa, I don't think we would have been able to win there. Um, if we had the Vikings at home, I think we would, just for the sole fact of how we lost a couple weeks ago to Minnesota. Um, and then what at Houston, I think we're gonna beat Houston. I'm not big on them. I don't think they're all that. The Chargers would have beat. I know we're talking about AFC teams here, but just in general, the Seahawks are probably in that same tier of teams that got eliminated this weekend. I mean, ten and
Yeah.
seven, right? They're 10-7. They're not. They're
Mhm.
not 10. You win 10 games in the NFL. That's not. It's not bad. Don't like. We're not a bad football team, and just the playoff season didn't work out for us to get in, and that's okay because I think this is exactly we're in the same tier of teams that got eliminated this weekend.
Yeah.
So
I think there's just 4 to 5 players away from becoming that 14-13 team, right? Divisional round team.
totally, totally. And I think this offseason could be a pivotal one that puts us in that spot,
Mhm.
and 'cause I don't think like the tier of teams that we're in, Tampa, Washington, I do think we're in that tier,
Mhm.
um, but man, like we're right there. We just have to continue to get better. I mean, I know we didn't make the playoffs. We did go 10-7. Like I want to make that very clear. Like we went 10-7 this year. That is 8 out of 10 times a playoff record. Like
Yeah.
so we were good enough to be in there. We weren't good enough to go on a run.
Yeah.
And so we just got to continue to add and continue to get better and be aggressive because we are close. We are. We just have to continue to get better.
Yeah. Shout out to the Commanders organization, man. Adam Peters, I think he was coming from the Niners. You got our coach Dan Quinn. Went there. Jaden Daniels. I was impressed by Jaden Daniels. Man. I didn't know he would be this good. Because I thought maybe like LSU, because I thought Penix should have won the Heisman, in the last year. So I was like, maybe Jaden Daniels was a little bit. I didn't think he would survive in the NFL, based on his build and everything. But the guy is electric, man.
He is. No, he is. Great pick by Washington. They killed it because that was what I missed on. I wasn't sold on Jane Daniels coming out, and sure enough, I was wrong. He's fantastic. He is fantastic.
And he's clutch too. I think he has one of the highest passer rating in the fourth quarter, which is
He
crazy.
is clutch. He is very clutch. He's got that gene. You can't teach that, and
Yeah.
that's what makes it extra fun for Washington. Is like some quarterbacks are really good, some quarterbacks aren't clutch, some quarterbacks are, and he's got the clutch gene for sure.
Yeah.
So Washington's going to be around for a bit. They are. It's unfortunate they share a division with Philly and they're unlimited cap space, but they're going to be around. They're going to be around for sure. We got to keep that in mind for a playoff spot. We want that wild card. You better believe Washington's going to be right there. They're,
Yep.
they're going to be in it too. So
Yep. All
Minnesota
right.
too. Minnesota too.
So your predictions this week. So what do you think? So you got Kansas City, Texans. You got the Bills, Ravens, and you got Detroit Commanders, and you got one more game. So either Vikings, Rams against the Philly, and sorry, either Philly against the Rams or Vikings against Philly. So what do you think? What's your
So
predictions?
I'm going to start the last wild card game. I'm going to take Vikings. LA got them earlier in the season on a play that
Yeah,
cost us the game against the Vikings that they didn't call, right?
yeah.
Of course. I'm gonna take the Vikings. They're gonna get their revenge. They get back. They'll get it done. They'll go to Philly and go ahead and end their season in Philly. And then we've got Detroit and
Commanders.
Detroit Commanders. Good year for the Commanders. Their season will end in Detroit. Um, so
But
it's good. We're gonna have Detroit, Philly
do
in
you
the
think they
NFC
can
Championship.
win a shootout? Because that defense is not good. That Lions defense is not good. They're banged up.
Neither is the Commanders' defense, though.
Yeah,
Like that secondary is kind of food. I won't even lie. Like
yeah,
I and if the Lions can get a run game going against them, it'll be over really
yeah.
fast
Time of
for
position.
Washington. Yeah, and so I think we're headed full steam ahead for a Eagles Lions NFC Championship game, which I think is what it
That's
should be. That's the
it's
two.
gonna be a good
That's
game.
been the two best teams in the NFC all season long. And I think that's exactly what we deserve as fans. Like I will definitely be sitting
That's,
down for that one.
that's a good
And
game.
then yeah, and then on the other side, Chiefs will take care of Houston. I
Yeah,
think rather easily. Um, and then the other game we've got is Buffalo Baltimore. Now that is
that's
the
a
game of the weekend.
that's the game of the weekend.
That's the game of the weekend right there. I mean,
Oh, let me check. Is it what? Oh, it's on CBS. Oh man.
Sunday Night Football. I think that's Sunday Night Football. Bills
No,
Ravens
it's
is
I
Sunday Night
checked. It's
Football.
on CBS. I just checked
Is
right
it
now.
really?
Yeah, man.
Oh no,
I don't
no!
like
I want to check.
I don't like Tony Romo, man.
Is it? Is it really?
Yeah, it's on
No, it's on.
CBS.
It's on Sunday night. It's on Sunday night.
Really?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah.
Okay, because it's on Saturday.
Is it?
Yeah, it's on Saturday. No, sorry. It's on Sunday. It says Baltimore and Buffalo, CBS Paramount Plus, 6:30 Eastern.
Is it really CBS? Oh
Yeah,
my gosh.
yeah.
Well,
I
you
took
got
a
me there.
screenshot.
Got me there.
Yeah,
Fair enough.
I took a
I saw the
screenshot.
time and I saw the day and the time and I figured it was Sunday Night Football. Well, you got me there. You got me there. But regardless, I will be watching, um, and it's going to be a phenomenal game. Winner of that,
I think
whoever loses. Let me start with that one.
Baltimore wins, bro. Like I don't see the Bills, overcoming Josh Allen and Derrick Henry. Man, that is sorry. I mean Lamar Jackson and Derrick Henry. That is a cheat code right there. That
I
is a cheat
know.
code.
I know. I'll take the Ravens. I'll take the Ravens too. I'm going to take the Ravens to get it done. That is just such a showdown between two of the best teams in the league, and it's unfortunate for one of them that it's in the divisional round. Um, but I'll take the Ravens as well, and we'll have to see what we actually get coming on next week's show. But I think you're going to get two really, really good conference championship games
Yeah,
for sure.
and Sean McDermott. I think if he loses that game, I think he's done in Buffalo.
Really,
Yeah,
really
I think he's done. Because
interesting. Interesting.
I'm following the Twitter in Buffalo and people are really pissed off. Because
Interesting.
man, you had Josh Allen for 5 years, man, and I think so. People expected a Super Bowl right now, so it's yeah. But hey, what
Expectations are a crazy thing.
crazy,
Expectations are a crazy thing. They
crazy
they can
man.
hurt you. They can uplift you and they can hurt you.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
it,
It's just
it'll
crazy.
be
Like
interesting.
everybody on Twitter is saying, "Hey, we need a franchise quarterback to win a Super Bowl." But the last 10 years, it's just been Mahomes and in Brady. That's it.
Mahomes, Brady, and Purdy.
Purdy. That's crazy, man. That's crazy. That's crazy.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, and you got so many elite quarterbacks. You got Burrow. You got Josh Allen. You got Herbert. Man, you got some really elite quarterbacks. But it's just crazy, man. Who makes it to the Super Bowl is just Brady, Purdy, uh,
Yep.
and that's it.
Yeah.
And Mahomes.
Mahomes, Brady, and a polar bear in Arlington, Texas. Let me
Yeah,
tell you that. I mean,
it's
man,
crazy, crazy, crazy. Well, hey,
pay Brock Purdy. Pay Brock Purdy.
60
Mahomes
mil,
money.
60 mil.
Mahomes money.
Yeah, let's
You
do
got him.
10.
You got you to the Super Bowl.
10 years, 70 million, man. Let's do it.
Oh yeah, let's get it done.
All right. Well, hey, Tommy, thanks again, man. So for a great show. Hey, everybody, thank you for tuning in. If you like the show, subscribe, to the show, like the show, and give us your feedback. Next week we're going to do Tommy's first draft, mock draft of the season. Looking forward to that, Tommy.
I'm very, very excited. It's time. It's my I love this season. It's the off season, but I love this season. There's a lot of it's fun. I'm excited.
All right, all right. And hey, we got to talk about the um, next week. We got to talk about the college football semifinals. We didn't cover that today, but
Yes.
next week let's
Yes.
do it.
Absolutely. Let's dive in.
All right, guys, take it easy. 12 men out.